Hello YouTube, this is 26 Tango Mike 123 here. Just a really quick video, and I may do a better one, because at the moment there's no video to watch. It's literally just a little bit of a tip regarding the Maycom em27 CB radio. It's a 80 channel, UK and SEPT mid-band if you like, radio, lovely radio. I've had them on and off for a few years, well many years. First one I got in 98. A year after they came out. There are many websites about how to modify them and make them multi-band and various features, all of which are brilliant, and I've had them done to mine and it's fantastic. However, there is a way to modify the Maycom without even having to take a screwdriver to a screw. I don't believe anyone seems to know about this apart from me, and I've known about it since I got the radio. Right, okay, I'll be as quick as I can. I've got no visual because I don't have a Maycom that's working. My original one had the leaking battery, blah blah blah, and it's been a few years since I've had a working one, but I fancied sharing this with you. Right, in order to get the Maycom to work on all of its weird frequencies that it does, you do the following. Turn your Maycom on. Bleep bleep, it all comes up lovely. Right, now reset the radio, which is M1 and M5 I think. Check your manual if you need to know how to reset your radio. Okay, your radio is now starting to reset. It bleeps at you and lights up the display, all the segments and everything on the display lights up. This is the important part. Whilst that is lit up, you need to remove your power to the radio. I do not recommend switching your power supply off because it'll have residual power. Pull the lead out of your power supply. Bang, gone. Power gone. Now put the wires back in to the power supply. And you theoretically should need to turn the radio on, but in case you do, switch it on. But it should power up and say something very strange on the screen. Usually it says channel number 00 and gives you a strange frequency readout. Twisting the channel change knob gives you all sorts of weird readouts. It'll go from 1 to 20 and then E123, D123, lots of weird stuff. You now have access to most of the weird frequencies that the Maycom does. Important to point out that the frequency readout is completely wrong in this mode. So if you want the working frequency readout, you need to use the many different ways that you can reprogram the Maycom by changing jumpers and wiring in relays and all weird sort of stuff. This method, I say, is far from perfect, but it does allow you access to most of the frequencies. Well, what I had to do many years ago when I got my present Lincoln, which replaced my Maycom, I had to go through and make a note manually of all the different frequencies that it transmitted on. I have since lost that list about 10 years ago, so I can't help you. You'll have to do it yourself. But handy little tip, it's worked on every Maycom, modern versions with the green screens, the amber screens that I've ever used. To reset your radio back to standard operation, simply do the reset M1 and M5 I think it is, and let it reset itself, bleep bleep, back to normal. So you can modify your radio and use all the weird frequencies that it does, safe in the knowledge that should Mr. Ofcom ever come knocking at your door, not that I recommend of course using your radio illegally, you can reset it back to standard operation. Anyway, hope that's been of some help. I'd just like to point out that I am not responsible for you destroying your radio in any way, shape or form. Doing this modification may invalidate your warranty, although I can't see how, but I don't want to be held responsible. So do this at your own risk, but enjoy. I can't see how it would hurt it. If it all goes terribly wrong, reset your radio. Enjoy. Please post any comments if you find it works or not. I'll be interested to know. But as I say, ever since 1998, I've not found any mention on the internet. And when I've mentioned it to other people who have them, they weren't aware that you could do it. So enjoy, and yeah, share the wealth. 26 Tango Mike 123 saying 73s.